Yeah, this is Sammy Local Podcast, podcast number 103. I'm your host, Sammy Local. I'm here with, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Boy Dale Smith.
All right, so I'm going to get to that t shirt you got right there. Tell everybody about your organization with that here in Baltimore.
Yeah, man, my organization, we give out food, toiletries, any sort of little snacks, clothing, things like that to the less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? I like to say less fortunate because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes there's family out there who got a 9 to 5, they just ain't got a place to stay, you know what I'm saying? So we try to provide like little small things and things like that.
What made you begin Dale's Bag of Hope?
Well, really, it was really when I started working down at the fort. You know what I'm saying? Like I hadn't really been like downtown Baltimore and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? So like I had seen like, you know what I'm saying, being like seeing like a bunch of wealthy folks down there, you know what I'm saying? It was like, why is it so much, you know what I'm saying, homelessness and they just like walking by it, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like I need to do my part, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was like on mission to where my mission in life was going, you know what I'm saying, helping others, you know what I'm saying. So I was like, you know what? So one year, I think it was for my birthday, I gave out like some food and stuff like that. And then for that for Christmas, I gave out like I got up with a bunch of shoes, clothes and stuff like that that I wasn't wearing. And I went out and gave that out for Christmas and stuff like that. So like since then I just started getting pumping and stuff like that. So
Okay. So what about as far as like why you think so much homelessness in Baltimore, really?
really, man, I think it's just like the forgotten. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think like it's just like drug addicts out there. So it's like, oh, I don't want to give them my money. It's like cool, you know what I'm saying? I never really I never give money, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out there giving out bags, I won't give out money. If I'm walking down the street or something like that, I got some change in my pocket, I'll give out some change or whatever the case might be. Because it's not my case to judge and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people judge before they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, they're gonna use the money on this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know what they're gonna use the money on. You know what I'm saying? They might need that food. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when I go and hand out bags, I'm not getting the bags aren't getting rejected. They're not like, nah, I don't want the food. You know what I'm saying? They want the food. You know what I'm saying? So like if people don't want to give money, figure out other ways of, you know what I'm saying, helping out. It could be food, it could be, you know what I'm saying, maybe they don't have the means of getting to a shelter, you know what I'm saying, or to a clinic, you know what I'm saying? Helping them get in a van one day, getting a bunch of people, taking them to a shelter or whatever the case might be, you know what I'm saying? Paying for a hotel. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, when you're out there, they be like, I need money for a hotel. Go take them to that hotel, pay for their hotels, $18, you know what I'm saying? Or $15, $5 here. People can do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think like it's only one way of helping other people out. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple ways of helping other people out. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I like it this stuff.
How you feel about the situation where the mayor pretty much got everybody that was near the shelter and that was intense. They got them out of there, cleaned them up, and I guess moved them, locate them in different places. You had over there by the stadium also. They kind of fenced that off, and a lot of people don't know about the homeless shelter. You have to be out at a certain time so they can clean
Mhm.
up in there. And how you feel about them just trying to relocate them or kick them out underneath the bridge, the 83 bridge, pretty much.
I think it's messed up because you know what I'm saying. Because now they do the little food thing on Sundays and stuff like on was it Saturdays? I think we do it Saturdays or
I think it, yeah.
Sundays.
I think it's Sunday. I think it's Sunday actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like it's like, what about them? You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to clean up the city, but you're just displacing them in the other areas, you know what I'm saying? But you're not really helping the situation. You know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. We understand that y'all trying to get this they're trying to get the World Cup
Hmm.
for you know what I'm saying? So I already know how, you know what I'm saying? So they already know they're not really doing that. They might put a couple people in shelters, you know what I'm saying? But they're not getting to the root of the problem. You know what I'm saying? And people with drug addicts, put them in clinics. You know what I'm saying? These people need vouchers for, you know what I'm saying, for housing. Help them out with the vouchers. There's a bunch of abandoned houses out here that they can turn into to something that can be able to, you know what I'm saying, help with the homelessness. But they don't do that. They just displacing everybody and they whitewashing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been here that long, but you know what I'm saying. But from the time I've been here, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing how they moving. You know what I'm saying, and they moving in the direction of gentrifying Baltimore for real, for real. It may take a little minute, but that's the route my man's going. He's a cool dude, you know what I'm saying, but he's still, you know what I'm saying. It's still people looking at him, and it's still, you know what I'm saying, many hands in the pockets.
Mm. So speaking of that, I skipped over that part. Where are you from, actually?
I'm from I was born in New York, raised in Jersey, went back and forth between Jersey and New York.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're in between. Okay, all right, all right.
yeah.
So if it's a possibility, if somebody else wants to do the same thing you're doing, how would they go about it? Is it is it just as simple as going to Costco's, going to the grocery store, or is it fundraising? Like, how would they go about that?
I mean, if they do it on like, you know what I'm saying, they just want to do something once a month, feed a couple people, something simple. You can go to Giant, well, Costco, you know what I'm saying, to get a bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying, get some waters, some bread, sandwiches, you know what I'm saying, sandwich meat, you know what I'm saying, chips, snacks, stuff like that. They really like the snacks and stuff like that because it's on the go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that simple, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do something on a bigger scale, you know, one year I raised like $1,000, you know what I'm saying? I did a GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying? And it was towards a Thanksgiving thing I want to do. I want to make hot plates for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So, you know, people can go about it like that, you know what I'm saying? And when you're doing stuff like that, you got to be, you know what I'm saying, truthful in what you're doing. You just can't, you know what I'm saying, randomly just pop out of nowhere. Cause, you know, people be out here finessing. So be honest and truthful about what you're doing with the money. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to pocket some and then you go hand out like 10 bags, you know what I'm saying? And you people gonna get like $3,000. You know what I mean?
What you think about as far as this winter coming up, and do you think the shelter should do more, or should they get back to having 24-hour service as far as the shelter, or what would you think the shelters can do more?
I feel like the shelters is doing as much as they can do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now, you know what I'm saying, it's more on the city gotta hop in here. You know what I'm saying? The city gotta be, you know what I'm saying, open up some spaces. You know what I'm saying? Look at motels that, you know what I'm saying, that can afford that available space. You know what I'm saying? That's not occupied for, you know what I'm saying, for the winter months and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or cutting off a floor. The city can pay for a floor, you know what I'm saying, to help out, you know what I'm saying, here and there. Other people, community leaders and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, the affluent of Baltimore City, you know what I'm saying. They come out for, you know what I'm saying, when it's good for them, you know what I'm saying, they can come out for something like this, you know what I'm saying, to make their city look better.
Do you think that the Olympics will come here, or you don't think so?
Well, I'm trying to think where would they put it.
Well, remember we had I don't know if you was here when we did the Formula racing, F-150, F1, the F1 racing thing. I think we did it from, I think, West Pratt Street over to Camden Yards and did like a big circle or something like that. That didn't last long. It only last like 2 years actually. So, I mean, that's probably what raised that suspicion to say, oh, we can bring the Olympics here. And then, they're trying to clean up the inner harbor, but that's another situation right there. So me personally, I don't think it's going to happen because there's a lot of things they got to pass by, and it's a lot of other cities that are capable of bringing it in. So,
Nah, for real, for real.
I,
Because Baltimore is too. It could be good on one block, and boom, nigga, you are smack dab in the middle of the hood, and you don't, so you don't want no shit happening like that.
nah. Speaking of the youth, also, because I know that you're passionate about the youth, how you feel about a program dealing with the squeegee boys? What you think the city can do with them?
I think the city, man, with that, man, they business minded. They think about money. When they get their bread, they split it up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they do with their money, that's what they do with their money. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But they come in there with a common goal. I guarantee they like, yo, we trying to get 200 today. You know what I'm saying? So they all got a goal. So, you know what I'm saying? Start putting them in these little programs. There's programs out there. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta say, oh, go to school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them maybe a little bit older. Some of them maybe need to go back to school, you know what I'm saying? But have them understand after high school, you don't gotta go jump and go straight to college. You know what I'm saying? You can go get a business certification. You know what I'm saying? You can go get a fine, you know what I'm saying? Like there's things out there, the certification. It take you a couple months, it might take you a year. You can rock your shit out and you good to go. You know what I'm saying? Apply that business mindset to something that can last forever. You know what I mean? If it's engineering, something in HVAC, plumbing, that's just gonna be around forever. You're gonna need them all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Build construction work, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Real estate is so much stuff out there, you know what I'm saying, that it's a lot of programs in the city as well that you know what I'm saying they can go to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm involved in. There's a bunch of other people in the city that's involved in. You know what I'm saying? People can start plugging them in, which some of them all plugged in. You know what I'm saying? And that's just their means of hustling. You know what I mean? Like I think people just gotta understand. Like stop looking down on them and start pulling over to the side. If you're not in a rush, you're not busy, have a conversation with them. Don't make yourself seem like you're better than them. You know what I'm saying? Break bread with them. You know what I mean? Hey, what you doing out here? What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Besides this, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? See who they are. You know what I'm saying? Before you judge them. You know what I mean? Like they out there hustling. Squeegee ain't been around since forever. Like this shit ain't just pop up. You know what I mean? Like it was cool when they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like we doing it, so it's like, oh, it's the bad. No, it's like that's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a couple bad apples out of the bunch. You know what I'm saying? But that's in everything. Ain't in everything. There's always a couple bad apples out of this shit. You know what I mean?
Like for instance, they was talking about them smashing people cars and fighting people and stuff like that. Um, do you think it's possible that just like me, I had an idea, even though I don't have the money for it, but I had an idea just like we was dealing with the dirt bikes this summer. You have that whole land over there in Drew Hill Park that you can make pretty much that like a dirt bike kind of like X Games stuff right there, but they don't want to do that for whatever reason because that's so much land right there. They can definitely
Yeah.
do that, but in your opinion, why you think they don't want to do that?
I feel like they think it'll bring too much violence together. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they think it could result in violence. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But it can but and that's the thing. They just automatically jump to like that conclusion. I feel like it should be steps and procedures. You know what I'm saying? If you need to have a security checkpoint where niggas need to get checked out, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's how it's gonna have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't want to put those expenses into that to black people.
Mm.
Let's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they would have been like, oh, let's put a lacrosse field over here for so and so, you know what I'm saying? For real, or a soccer field over here for so and so, ain't no issue. I guarantee you, people would have been flooding it with money. You get what I mean? Like, but it's something that our culture likes to do. You know what I'm saying? That keeps us safe. That's fun to us. You know what I'm saying? That keeps us out of trouble. That they feel like, nah, we good on that. You know what I'm saying? We rather y'all kill yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay. Okay. So with that speaking, do you think as far as the city compared to a New York, do you think it's more homelessness there or over here?
I would say over there.
Mm.
I would say over there. New York, it's crazy out there. It's nothing. But even over here, it's like it's it was crazy this last winter. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mm.
This was my first time, like when I was under the, I was like, damn, yo, I hadn't seen it like so early, like the lineup of tents. I was like, shit.
Mm.
Like, motherfuckers is like really out. Like, I'm like, damn, yo, like I had like the windows before, like it'd be a couple folk, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was like, shit. And then they shut down that one shelter over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, and it's just boarded up. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing with it? Y'all gonna
Nothing.
reopen, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is it's just nuts. It's just sad, honestly.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, skipping on to that, what you think about the hospital workers and everything in New York? Since we're talking about New York, how you feel about that situation?
what you mean?
As far as like the healthcare workers, if they don't get I can't say the word, but because but anyway, how you feel
Uh,
about them losing their job because of that situation?
I feel like it's nuts, bro. It's getting out. It's nuts, bro. Like I feel like now they're being outcast. Before it was, oh, we can't. You know what I'm saying? We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We're not forcing y'all. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not. You know what I mean? But now it's like I'm about to lose my livelihood because of my choice. Because this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's people that don't get flu shots. They're not getting fired. You know what I'm saying? People weren't getting
Mhm.
fired for not getting the flu shot, and they were still working with kids, working in hospitals. Now, because you know what I'm saying, it's a global. When people was, but I ain't gonna dig too deep. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it ain't. That's BS, man. Like it's BS. The data is so wibbly wobbly. I don't want to say something. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. People's like, oh no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? So people got the choice to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
This is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We know how this thing works now, and it's BS, bro. It's BS.
Mm. Uh, Also, it's talking about as far as how's that impacting sports and how sports pretty much dictate what everybody else is doing. Do you think that's a good idea, or we need more leaders to talk about it instead of sports stars?
We need, yeah, I think we need more leaders, bro. Because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not like a follow the lead. Like oh he said it, so we all. You know what I'm saying. Like I'm a route, but you know what I'm saying. The masses go off of what the big dog said. You know what I'm saying. So I feel like our leaders need to come out. You know what I'm saying. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them feel the same way. You know what I'm saying. So they need to be able to step out and be like, hey, I don't rock with it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think we should be forced to do it, hey, to do this. You know what I'm saying? But if they do that, it's gonna hurt their pockets. So it's like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a devil's advocate, bro. It's like
You either do or you don't.
exactly, bro.
How you feel about Dave Chappelle and what he said? Oh, matter of fact, let me ask you this question: did you see the Dave Chappelle special?
Yeah, I saw the special.
So
I saw the special.
what you think about the whole special in general first?
The whole special overall was dope. Overall was dope. You know what I'm saying? I got the overall point he was trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it. I rocked with it. You know what I'm saying? I fucked the whole premise. You know what I mean? Overall, bomb man special.
Mm. What you think about him and the transgender community feeling a certain way about that?
Feel like my man did go in. He did go in. I ain't even gonna lie. My man went in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he was saying it. He pre-warned you like I'm going in tonight. He kept saying that throughout the whatchamacallit. He kept letting you know it's gonna get spicier and spicier. You know what I'm saying? So like, could he have been lighter? Yeah, but it's Dave Chappelle. Do we want that? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, we expected this. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it being the closer, we knew it was gonna be a banger. He was, you know what I'm saying, with him, we knew how it was going. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they feel offended and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what was y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you really look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing we should be mad about is the choice of words.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the overall, you should be like, all right, yeah, we are kind of, you know what I'm saying? We not really understanding y'all struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are kind of, because they dictate the wave, bro. That whole they dictate the wave, man. If they say this, boy, you all he wanted was to get the look at the baby. That's all he wanted to was to get the baby back in good graces. Look him up. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like for him just, but they can say whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
Eh,
saying? With no consequences because they're the minority.
which is crazy.
What? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Because we
it's all
dealt with the whole thing getting our ass whooped, and it's like we just said one thing about Black Lives Matter, and all of a sudden it's just like, how dare you guys? How dare you can say y'all lives matter? It does. Look on the news. I don't give a fuck about that shit. How about this? I'm like, come on, man.
like, we can never win. We oh anything we say, like motherfuckers, they can say whatever. They can say whatever they want to say. We always catch an L.
Yeah. And all they need is get one token. I won't say token. I'm not gonna go too deep, but one token person to say, "Oh, well, this guy don't feel that way," or Stacey Dash don't feel this way. So it's just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, if y'all not all together, then it
Exactly.
is what it is. Only thing I didn't like about the special was, and this is me being a comic connoisseur or something like that, is that some of the jokes were like his cadence was the same. And maybe because I look at too much Dave Chappelle and too much Kevin Hart, but it just seems like it was just too much of the same cadence. Like you knew like he'll get as serious as he can get, and then the Joker's gonna come behind it. But that's why I think he threw off everybody, and this is why a lot of the comedians don't allow you to bring your phones in there because it only takes one clip. Just like when Dave Chappelle was about to come back and he looked like trash because he said he was just high as hell, and then I was like, damn, Dave Chappelle don't got it no more. So you thinking, all right, when the Netflix special came out, the first one, you like, I don't know if I want to look at this, man. He gonna look like
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what a clip does, and that's why everybody was outraged throughout that because nobody looked at the whole thing. It's just that they saw that one clip where he was talking about the baby, and then they found about the transgender situation. Then it's like, oh, but I don't know. The other question I have pretty much is, do you think? Because I'm waiting for Eddie Murphy to come back out and a couple other people, but do you think those type of comedians are gonna come back out, like come and be the same person they was before?
I feel like Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I think he can.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can. I think these motherfuckers still be funny as fuck. They just
Mm-hmm.
decide to like step away. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they still have it, but I feel like we shouldn't have the expectation of him. I don't think it's gonna be what it was, but I think he still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still gonna make you like laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like it probably won't be like before. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be. It's gonna be cleaner. He can't come. It can't come out there. He can't come out there like what he used to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Okay.
gonna be clean. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little cleaner. You know what I'm saying? But I think he still got it.
Mm.
Depending on who it is, though. I think Eddie still got it. I don't know who else coming back out, but
I mean, you still got Dave, not Dave Chappelle. Well, I still want to see Chris Rock come back out, even though he just had something like 2 years ago. But then I'm waiting for Martin Lawrence. I didn't go to his live show, but I don't know if he got a special coming out. And then I wouldn't say Mike Epps is risky because I think he can do. I think he can do the clean version and stuff like that, and talk about crackheads and stuff like that. But who knows? I don't know. But those are the two I'm waiting for pretty much.
well, yeah.
How do you feel about as far as I wouldn't say I was trying to rephrase it, but how do you feel about how, you know, damn, I'm trying to find the right word to say it so I don't get mad. Um, I guess how the females of the day thinking with the controversy of 50-50. Both of us is in relationships, so we both know, but how you feel about the 50-50 conversation? Do you think it should be based on how everything is in the house or how society is telling everybody else to live?
I feel like it should be based off of how it is in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got it, you know what I'm saying, then by all means, take on all responsibility. You know what I'm saying? As a man, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, don't be out here trying to be a superhero, paying for everything and you ain't got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you ex- extending funds to the point where you done borrowed here, you maxing out credit cards, jazz and debt, loan. And you got to pay for everything instead of being upfront, being real from the jump. Once y'all make that commitment to commit and come live together, and you know what I'm saying, and live have, you know what I'm saying, that discussion need to be that it need to happen prior to before, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I mean. So she's not expecting, oh, he got it, you know what I'm saying. Or it's like, okay, cool, I got the rent, you know what I'm saying. But you gotta hold down the electricity, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that, you know what I'm saying. I feel like it should be, because all the talking and all that should be wild, you know what I'm saying. Like if you get to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you can live a lifestyle where it's like, all right, cool. I don't want my wife working or my girl working. You know what I'm saying? I want you at the crib taking care of the kids, you know what I'm saying? And doing whatever. However you want to hustle from the home, you do that. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you want to be able to handle that, then you gotta let her know we're gonna have to live, the means gonna have to be a little less. You can't live in a 2 bedroom right now. We gotta live in a 1 bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't going out to eat every weekend. Once a month, we in the house with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's like, oh, I want you to handle, then you got to be able to say, hey, then we're going to have to cut back on here. If she can't understand that, then
But what's your
whatever.
man? What's your I can't speak for a female. I was trying to get a female on it, but what can that say to how society is run? Because it's most of the time is guys that already had it, and they're not talking about what came came with it, like came before it. Because a lot of people that say, "Oh, I got it," she ain't got to do nothing, this and that. They had females to take care of them before they got to that situation. So how does a man pretty much to say, all right, I know now I gotta pretty much do my part and listen to what this superstar said because I don't want to be a bum guy. That's pretty much.
So you're saying like when you get to the point where it's like, all right, I got to take it on. I got to take on all responsibilities.
Or listening to what society is saying. Because most of the time society will say, uh, I got to get a better job or I got to get more money because I don't want to be looked at as, oh, I don't got it together yet. Like what would you tell a person that that's about to like that's in that situation of thinking?
Oh, okay. Man, fuck society, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, no, like sit down and really map out what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, a lot of times it's like we'll just think about some shit and that shit will stress us out. And so we just allow that stress and then we'll compound some shit onto that, some shit onto that. So now we out here like, damn man, I can't do this. But then we go out, go party and shit. What you doing, man? You ain't got it. Why you going out to party? Why you going to the bar? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Tell them sit down, really map out what you want to do as the goal and break down how you gonna get there. What are you gonna cut off? What's really, you know what I'm saying? Take time, 7 days, you know what I'm saying? To take time to just not do nothing. Get off of social media. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And answer your text and shit like that, but let the shit be important. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas better be dying before you know what I'm saying? Don't be on the phone. Take some time to just breathe. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your shit settled in, start moving. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow what the fuck everybody else is doing to tell you how you want to move. They not like you. Everybody not the same. You know what I'm saying? Some shit might work for others. Some shit might not work for another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you figure out what works for you. You know what I'm saying? You can try some shit out here, try some shit out here, but don't just dedicate yourself to something. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly. Well, you know that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Well, or it's not comfortable to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, motherfuckers just want to think they can just turn the switch on and it's like, oh, I'm just whole new. Nah, that should take time. It's a process. Shit just don't happen overnight. So these motherfuckers who got this bread, I guarantee you, it was nice where motherfuckers had without. She might have had a bed to sleep in and shit like that, but she
Mhm.
wasn't going shopping. I guarantee you, everything wasn't all gravy all 20, 30 years. Hell no. Hell no. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you make great investments, like a lot of times these videos, they be regular niggas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying like they ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, it was rough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just come out making bold ass statements like, this is what you should be doing. Oh, my nigga, can you tell us how you got to this point? You know what I'm saying? They don't ever say, oh, I did A, B, and C to get to this point. If nobody ain't telling you that, don't follow them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then also just be particular what you're doing. Just because some nigga said do this, don't do that shit. I mean, you're a whole man. Make your own choice. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga tell you, oh, let's go rob this nigga, you wanna go just hop in the car and go rob a nigga? No,
So
nigga, what I
some of
look
them
like?
will, some of them
You
will.
know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. I'm a ride.
But one thing I want to commend you on is staying off social media. Like, what was the main reason behind that besides what you just said?
Man, sometimes, bro, you just need to step back. You like realize, like, yo, that's all I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing nothing important. Like, I'm literally scrolling through Instagram. I'm on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I might pop on Twitter, shoot some shit out. You know what I'm saying? Talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or just scroll through to just see who else talking. And you gotta realize, damn, I just wasted all of my day on work and social media. I haven't done anything personal for me, nothing for the brand, or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I need to like just kind of take a little breather, figure out some things, see how I'm, you know what I'm saying, and then kind of maneuver from there. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just need that little break just to kind of be like get everything back in motion. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna have my little time for social media. You know what I'm saying? I could be on here and there, but not. I just can't let it consume my whole day. I gotta make sure I do more shit for me than I just do to waste time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Do you think do you feel a different way after you did it, or it was just one of those things that was just a distraction and that's it? Or did it bring something better that you said, damn, I didn't realize I was missing out on this, missing on that, even though
Nah,
you said you were doing your brand and stuff?
yeah, but nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, bro, I haven't been reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't really like, well, I haven't even finished this book. I literally haven't. I'm in here a couple chapters deep, and I haven't even touched it in like 2 weeks because I'm bullshitting on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just on YouTube or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, shit. Let me get back and let me get a reading pattern in. You know what I'm saying? Let me wake up and let that be the first thing I do. Let me read a chapter out the book. You know what I'm saying? Or from book. You know what I'm saying? Or just if I know I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Read that shit through. Crack a book. Listen to an audiobook. You know what I'm saying? Or watch a. You know what I'm saying? Something teaching me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Not just something funny or just some random bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's teaching me. You know what I mean? So I'd rather do that. So that's what it opened me up to. You know what I'm saying? It got me kind of back into it. I was like, yeah, let me get back into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So got me a couple audio books. About to lock in. So yeah.
What's the best audiobook that you listen to?
Mm. I would say, was it? Let me not get the name of the book wrong. Cry Like a Man by Jason Wilson.
Damn. Okay. I gotta listen. I gotta look at that one. Because I
I
just seen on
listened to.
Breakfast Club and I was like, oh, I gotta get into that. Because I think he got a new one out. Crying Like a
Yeah, he
Man
got
was
the
the
new
one
joint.
before. I
Yeah,
forgot which one he got out now, but I just need
it's
to get
cool.
into that.
Yeah, it was dope. It was
Mm.
dope. It was dope. It was dope.
I like some of the things he was saying as far as what he was saying in the interview because I didn't read that book. But one thing I definitely like what he was talking about him and his wife and how he had to let her in and he had to get past all the trauma he had to understand, why he was that way. And I think that that's something that a lot of us don't do, including myself. But we don't let people in. So I think that's very important, actually. So,
That's real.
so you read the whole book, or you still halfway through?
I read the whole. I mean, the first joint I read it. I read that whole joint the first way through. Now I'm listening to the second. I'm listening to the second joint now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about 50 Cent's book? You listen to that or read that?
The which
Hustle
one?
hard, hustle hard, work smarter.
That joint was good too. That joint was real good. That was
Okay.
real good. That was a real good one. That was real good. Yeah, I got that in there. I got a lot better.
I usually ask people this question on the podcast. What is something that you learned in 2020, pretty much?
Don't panic. And always be prepared.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because really, it was chaos. You know what I'm saying? Because how quick it was. You know what I'm saying? Shit was normal one week, and the next week it was like shut the country down. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? People went into panic mode. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? But then it also taught. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you can't panic. You know what I'm saying? Like even regardless of how bad the situation is, you going. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have your moments where you frustrated, you angry, you upset. Understandable. It's understandable to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to put yourself together and figure out, all right, how we gonna rock this out. You know what I'm saying? But then it also taught me, you know what I'm saying? We got to be better prepared. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? That we we consume so much, we spend so much that we forget. We think things is all gravy that we don't think that shit like this can happen. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully people stack up their stimmies. You know what I'm saying? People back working, they putting money to the side because some bullshit like this is gonna happen again. We know it. We already know some. You know what I'm saying? It might get calm, but we know some big major bullshit is gonna happen like this again. We already know it.
Mm.
So we just got to be better prepared. You got to know how to save and say no to going out to the restaurants. Fuck, fuck doing it for the gram, my nigga. Do it for your family. Do it for your family, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck doing it for the gram. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real shit.
Mm. So what's the future for Dale Bag of Hope?
Man, for Dale's back of hope, I got right now I want to be like a resource, you know what I'm saying? Like an outlet. So like being able to connect the people on the streets to the different other organizations within the community of Baltimore County, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of other because I don't want to just I want to dive into something where I already know someone where it's already fruitful and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like I like the hand to hand. I like talking to the people, getting to know the people, you know what I'm saying? And then with me, you know what I'm saying, being a catalyst to be a branch or also want to also open my own shelter, you know what I'm saying? Later down the road, you know what I'm saying, once I'm ground rooted, you know what I'm saying, in the city and stuff like that. But I want to open up a little center. I don't want to say a shelter. I want to open up a center to be able to help with homelessness, families, kids, you know what I'm saying, to help them find jobs, you know what I'm saying? Help them with them certifications, help the kids, you know what I'm saying, with the STEM program, little engineering programs they got for kids and stuff like that. Stuff they do in the summer, things like that. These robotic programs, you know what I'm saying? Start thinking like more how they think, you know what I'm saying? Because we still thinking kind of small picture where we gotta start thinking like the AI, you know what I'm saying, robotics, you know what I'm saying, Bitcoin, stocks, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool, you don't wanna do this, but let me show you how to invest your money. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
Mhm.
like that. So that's where Dale's Bank Hope wanna go. And then also want to branch off. I want to open up. It's gonna be a branch off of Dale's Bank Hope. I want to have something similar to like the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like to
Ooh, okay, okay, okay.
where it's like not as thorough, but you know what I'm saying, a community organization where you know what I'm saying it's helping out the community. We're looking out for community. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you live on a block, you don't know your neighbor next door. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like you just come out the house, it's just like, oh hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you know them for years and you lived on the same block for years. You know what I'm saying? Like right on my block. Like I know a couple people right down on my little end, the whole middle section, they know each other. They family from one block, one end to the other end, across the street. They all knew each other. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't rock with the other end. You know what I'm saying? Like we all, this is how we're all a community. So I want to be able to branch that to it. We got to understand that we got to be together more than ever. You know what I'm saying? We got to embrace that. It takes a village more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, will we need them things? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We will need them things. You know what I'm saying? We need, but we got to be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Like not just to be out here destroying ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But for real self-defense. You know what I'm saying? Against the real, what the real issues are. The
Okay.
issue. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm. The Black Panther thing, I'm real interested in that, but okay.
you
All
know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah.
Hold the fists up and all that. So yeah, I'm good with that.
Ain't gonna be too thorough, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little, it's gonna be called the Hope Coalition, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, that's coming soon. Here, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So if people want to get in contact with you or DM you, whatever that case may be, what is your social medias?
You can hit me up on Dale's Bag of Hope. That's my Instagram. Dale's Bag of Hope at gmail.com. That is the email, dalesbagofhope.org. That's the website. You can go on there, purchase a shirt, cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Make a donation if you just want to make a donation. You can also hit me up on Facebook. Dale Smith, I'm up on there. I got the business page. I gotta publish that, but that's Dale's Bag of Hope as well. So everything Dale's Bag of Hope. Type it in. You know what I'm saying? Get that up in there. My
How much the shirt is?
$20, $20 a tee, man. $20 a tee. Good quality, make you feel good, and it's going to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? You feeding somebody $20. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a good 20 people for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So definitely show some love. Or if you want to come out, you know what I'm saying? When we out there, I'm gonna start posting on the website and on Instagram and stuff like that. The days I'm going out to pass out bags and stuff like that. So if people want to just come out, give their time, that's appreciative too. You want to donate stuff, you know what I'm saying? You don't feel comfortable being outside and stuff like that. Understandable due to COVID. Most definitely understand. If you want to drop off some clothes, um, toiletries, food, whatever. Just DM me. We'll chop it up. It can be in the location, whatever, however you want to do it. So, but Dale's back home, just like this. Or on Instagram, email, just put the .org email. I mean, at Gmail website .org.
All right. So that is a wrap for podcast number 103. That is Dale Smith. I'm Sammy Loco, and we're out.